Welcome, welcome, welcome to the 4th annual U.S. Financial Services Charity Outing. And for those of you that have been here for the last 3, you know the routine. Anybody new, very briefly, this is a very unique tournament where all the money that you've spent to come here today goes to your charity. I'd like to introduce myself and my partners. You know me. It's this list that Roz gave me. Yourself, Altair Gobo. Roz. Jerry Papetti, Matt DeFelice, and Greg Chbosky. I'll give you my back here. I'm sorry. Chief Investor Jay Coda. Wearing number 14, playing left field, Roz Gallo Goodman. And with no insult to anyone else on our team, I'm just going to say one thing. Without Roz, this thing doesn't happen. She did everything. All right? Gallo's going to try to take credit. Papetti's going to try to take credit. Trust me, Roz did everything. And Roz, without you, this event wouldn't take place. So thank you so much. All right? She happens to run the whole show, our office manager. Our advisors, Joe Sarnecki, Drury, Miriam Lopez, and Carolyn Lloyd-Cohen. And Carolyn couldn't make it today, but Joe and Evan are here. Say hello. And now our staff. As some of you know, We recently acquired another firm, and we're all one big happy family now, so the staff is growing. Beth Perry, Christy Pomeros, Val Ianco, Nita Hazine, Maura Gill, Michael McNair, Pamela Berardi, Heidi Roberto, and Colette Burnett. Now that you know all the players, I'm going to give you a 1-minute brief commercial of what we do, only because we had some comments over the last couple of years at the end. I think they call it constructive criticism. One was, I brought 3 guests, and at the end of the day, they had no clue what you guys do. All right? So we are a full-service financial planning operation. We do financial estate planning, wealth management, and tonight I'll give you the 2nd minute of the commercial, and we'll make an offer to you that you may or may not want to refuse, depending on, who's standing next to you. Okay? Without any further ado, again, thank you for coming here. It's a great cause, and Steve will take it from here. My gosh, we have a special guest today. Is 2018's summer intern from Montclair State. All right, Kenneth, stand up, take a bow. All right. Kenneth was going to do a photo shoot. He's also a model, and he said, what should I do, a photo shoot for Calvin Klein where I can make a ton of money, or come here? This is dedication.
Thank you. And thank you all again this year, and this mic is pretty bad. As Al said, we're going to try to keep this short, under a minute, please, but we're going to ask each captain to get up, perhaps introduce his team members, and give us a brief synopsis as to why they chose the charity they chose. The charities themselves are outlined in booklets, so there's no need to get into what the charity does, but why you chose may be a good something for all of us to share. I'm going to let Tony Ray lead the way, only because he's going to lead by example, he told me. So this is what we're looking for. Very short and sweet.
My team members are Wayne Kenny and John Lopez, and Dan McCarthy, who has yet to arrive. All I'd like to say, we're playing for the St. Jude Children's Fund, and the reason we chose the St. Jude Children's Fund and Hospital is because kids get cancer and the parents have no idea what to do. They don't know where they're going to get the funds to help their children, and this place takes care of everything. I think everybody knows it. It's in the book, but it is just the greatest place. There's a lot of great charities here. I wish everybody well. Thank you, Steve.
Michael Addy. Me today are my father-in-law and brother-in-law, Ken and we're playing on behalf of the Heckman Foundation, which is dedicated to improving patients on kidney dialysis. We chose this charity, which was because it was established by friends and family of my grandparents, August and Rosanna Heckman, and kidney dialysis was within their family. So, thank you.
Our team today is Milt Kahn, Dr. Mitch Saperstein, who's not with us right this moment, and Ray Hof. We are playing on behalf of Gift of Life Foundation. Information's in the booklet about it. We chose Gift of Life because several of us have been touched by children who have come in from third world countries who were born with heart defects. We've seen how they arrive, blue lips, blue fingernails, and we've seen them after the surgeries that the Gift of Life helped provide. Absolutely normal children. So we're trying to raise money for them. Thank you.
We're playing on behalf of Altair's younger brother, Mark, who died a couple of years ago, was my best friend. He was very generous at a church that none of us knew about, and there's a scholarship that we started in his honor, and we're looking to give kids a better opportunity, so trying to remember Mark Gobo today. Thank you.
I'm here with Neil Caruso and my son, Matt. We're playing for the Tomorrow's Children's Fund. The Tomorrow's Children's Fund provides emotional and financial support for kids undergoing treatment for cancer at Hackensack University Medical Center. We got involved in this charity because when my son was 8 years old, he was treated, and I learned what the importance was of having both economic and emotional support when you're going through an injury like that. Thank you.
I'd like to introduce my team: Roger Franco, Chris Gerdon, and Doug Kabak. We're playing for my son's a memorial scholarship at Colorado State University. He passed away 20 years ago and left to travel. He was a business major, international marketing. So we give scholarships to folks at CSU that meet that requirement. Since inception, we've raised over $120,000, given away $47,000 worth of scholarships to over 28 students. So we're playing for Chris's scholarship. Thank you all.
Thank you. Today I have the pleasure of playing with Mike Chickalese, Rob Ruffalo, and Mike Stefanelli. We're a member of the VOWEL organization. Basically, this year I decided to pick the Red Cross. I know quite a few patients and some people I've known personally who've been devastated by natural disasters over the last year or two, and they all state how helpful the Red Cross was being there in the immediate time of need. Thank you.
I'm here today playing with Jim Ott, Rand Eggins, and John Baer. We're playing for Employment Horizons, which is a nonprofit that helps people with mental disabilities to find work, be able to live in society and function as normal as possible. But more importantly, we give them something that they can't give, that you can't buy, and that's self-esteem. Thank you.
We're playing again for Christ the King, Cristo Rey School, Jesuit-based high school for inner city students where they work one day a week. We host a high school student in our office one day a week. We've supported it personally and corporate-wise, and actually aspire to, work in an office and try to make it not intimidating for them. So thank you, guys.
Thanks, Steve. We're playing with Mike Boccieri, Ron Schwartz, and Frank Besignano. And again, this year, for the fourth year, we'll be playing for the Staten Island University Pediatric Cancer Center. Frank is the chairman of the hospital, and I just asked him to say a few words about the organization.
Thank you, Terry. I will not thank U.S. Financial because I've always been a good listener. Terry will tell you that. But I'm really happy you guys did this again. Thank you. As chairman of the board of the hospital, the reason we're here is because I begged my friends to continue to support me, raising money for the hospital, and I sincerely want to thank them. Have a great day.
I'm playing today with my partner, Tim Molnar, my nephew, Kevin Neary, and my son-in-law, Danny Way. We're playing for the Blue White Scholarship Foundation. 35 years ago, my wife was in college at Villanova. I was a year behind her. Senior year, second semester, just ran out of money. No money at all. Family, one of five, couldn't go to school. Was going to have to drop out of Villanova. Somehow, a $5,000 scholarship came, and it came from the Blue White Scholarship Fund. Blue White Scholarship Fund is a gap funding for juniors and seniors at Villanova when they've exhausted all other funding, student loans, financial aid, and it's there to help students get through. And it's more of the, low-income, middle-income students that they help out. Thanks.
Hi, thank you. I'm playing today with my brother Mark, our friend Al Wilson, and Greg Shaka, who's working on his short shot out there after watching that wonderful training session. Anyway, we're playing for Heartworks. It is a nonprofit institution that was started after 9/11, when families were found completely grief-stricken and they were in acute state of loss. And what we do is we provide financial and emotional support for families who suddenly find themselves lost because of illness or accidents or whatever it is. And I'm just so happy to be a part of it, and I thank you for this day and making this all happen. Thank you.
Hi. Today I'm playing with my brother Pat, my friend Tim King, and my friend Charlie LaMotta. I'm also playing for Staten Island University Hospital Foundation. They're building a new building, new wing for the children's care. And as being a resident of Staten Island, I felt that was the right thing to do. And I'm also on the committee of fundraising, so that also helps.
Thanks for having us today. Today I'm playing with Greg Stockley, George Verhulst, and Jeff Chapkin, friends of mine. We are playing for the Pride program of ECLC. Many of you know that autism is just constantly being diagnosed. There's a huge population throughout the world, throughout the country, particularly here in New Jersey. What happens when they go to school is they get a lot of attention and a lot of services, but the phenomenon is they're aging out of schools What the Pride program does is it provides them with vocational training, socialization training, and life skills training for kids or young adults that would otherwise just stay at home and do nothing. So we appreciate the opportunity to support them.
Hi, everybody. Peter Spina from Lincoln and Wayne, New Jersey, playing for my dear buddies, president of the foundation of PCTI. I'm sure you heard of it, but if you didn't, it's a tech school, largest in the state of New Jersey, located in Wayne. They have over 3,400 students, and pretty soon another 1,100 will join. Our biggest accomplishment or a goal is we're opening up a STEM school, science, technology, education, and engineering and math. We gave out over how much in scholarships this year? $67,000 in scholarships for these kids to go on to college or a career that they earned well in that school. There's an ROTC program. The school is an unbelievable family of teachers and administrative people that work really hard for the kids to go further their education or pursue a career in whatever they were studying for. And so I'm really proud to represent them again. Last year we did, and looking forward to a great day today. Thank you.
Joe Benducci was my brother's best friend. And Joe and Mike, he'll be here later, they're twins. And they weren't friends, they were brothers. And so Joe said it best. My brother died 2 years ago, and we just didn't know. If you look at, stand up 1 second, Joe. If you look at what this guy looked like, you could tell what my brother was. These guys they're maniacs. All right, the stuff that they did in their life, the crazy stuff, and no one would have ever expected that my brother was so involved with the church, with doing stuff for the school, etc. So, on behalf of my brother Mark, we're going to donate some money to Lady of Grace Academy to help underprivileged children go to school. Thank you so much.